Greetings all. Well, I'm out here in the dragon fruit. Things are growing pretty well out here. I've got a lot of green fruit on the vines, but I also have a little bit of ripe fruit coming, and I thought maybe we'd talk about it some. Right here you can see we have a pretty good amount of green fruit in there. There's a little bit of ripe fruit too. I also have what I believe is some Desert King in there for a change too. That'll be the first time that one's made fruit for me. Now, over the years, I had talked about some orange dragon fruit that I had here. And I have had people suggest over time that that orange dragon fruit was probably Frankie's Red. Well, I have concluded that those folks are right, because I have some Frankie's Red over here that's clonal, and I believe the fruit is pretty much identical. This one here is what I was calling orange dragon fruit from seed. And again, I believe that this is actually a Frankie's Red. Yeah, this one right here is a cloned Frankie's Red, and it does appear to be almost identical. I see very little difference here. And so, those of you who guessed my cacti was Frankie's Red, you were right. So, right over here in the bougainvillea, I've got some of the rarest dragon fruit on earth. This is Greg Adams' Pink Star dragon fruit that he originated by bringing in seeds from Thailand, selecting here in Kapoho. The farm where Pink Star originates is now under 50 feet of lava, so looks like some of the last Pink Star left in Hawaii right here. This was Greg's introduction. Now, this is a bit of a small one, but this is the yellow dragon fruit, Solenocerius megalanthus. This type always has spines on the outside that have to be taken off. And so I usually walk around either with a glove or a scrub brush. I have a scrub brush here, and I do that to these fruits before I cut them from the vine. The Hylocereus types, that's the ones with the big dragon wings on them, they don't have the spines. Some of the fruit, like Frankie's Red or Desert King, they actually have some spines and some wings because they're hybrids. They're mostly crossed between this fruit here, the Solenocerius, and the Hylocereus costaricensis, or the Costa Rican dragon fruit that has a purple flesh and a purple skin. I have some S8 here that is a form, I believe, of mostly Costa Rican. That's really a good one, really a good fruit. They're not bearing at the moment, but it's an all-purple without any spines. Very nice fruit. Yeah, right here is Kapoho Sweet. Again, one of Greg's lost dragon fruits. I guess we'll bring this one in too. Okay, so here I am in the Green Garden Guy test kitchen, and I got Ellen here too. She's going to taste stuff with me, and right now I have a Frankie's Red, and this is Frankie's Red that was clonal. Okay, and so we're going to give this one a try and see what we think about it. Now, as far as I know, Frankie's Red is 50-50 across between the yellow dragon fruit, or Solenocerius, and the Costa Rican dragon fruit that has purple flesh. And that Costa Rican is, I believe, Hylocereus costaricensis. It has another name I can't recall right now in Latin, but it don't matter. And that one is spineless, whereas the yellow dragon fruit is not. Okay, so here's the inside of Frankie's. Real pretty, huh? Isn't that cute? All right, there's half of it for Ellen right there. Size-wise and all, looks a lot like the yellows. Good. It has almost the sweetness of the yellow. It does have a little bit bigger seeds, maybe too, like the yellow, but it's got a bit of tang, a little bit of tang in there.
Definitely bigger seeds.
Good. It's good. I like it. So, now, here I have what has for years been called the orange dragon fruit out in my garden, because I don't know what the heck it was. Found the fruit in the Hilo Farmers Market, scraped the seeds out, planted it. Obviously, this thing is Frankie's Red, okay? But it obviously also tends to breed true from seed, because this is clonal, this is seeded, and so Frankie's is pretty stable, looks like. But now I am going to compare the seed-grown Frankies against the clonal Frankies and see how much difference there is. Possible that it's not a good comparison with just the two fruits, but definitely this one is deeper in color slightly than the first one.
Seeds big too.
There they are. Yeah, fairly large seeds. Seeds kind of almost the size of the yellow. Nice and sweet, but it has a different flavor.
Here's the color side by side.
Yeah. Here you can see this is the color of the Frankie's Red, and this is the color of the seedling Frankie's Red that I have, and obviously the seedling has darker color. It actually does not taste quite the same either. It does not taste quite the same. It is a little bit different.
Oh,
What's up?
a little bit. That's a lot different.
Yeah.
Tastes a lot more like regular dragon fruit.
Well, I'm getting a flavor I'm familiar with them, and I can't peg it.
Strawberry.
No, it's not strawberry. No, not strawberry. I can't peg it. It's good.
Lily Quay.
No, not that either.
Guava.
So now here I have a yellow, and so I'm going to cut the yellow open and we'll compare. And I think Ellen likes the true Frankie's Red better. Okay, so here's a yellow. Oh, the seeds are definitely bigger yet in here. There, of course, you guys have seen this on my program before. This is the plain old yellow dragon fruit cut in half, just all white. Interesting. That one was a little greener, maybe. I mean, usually pick them. Have a little more tang than usual. They're good too, though. Now, this guy here was the dragon fruits that Greg Adams had produced. And this guy here is the Pink Star.
No, that's pretty. That's gorgeous.
And I'll be darned. It has the problem that Greg always complained about. There was a funny mass of fiber in the fruit. It was always having problems with distortions in the fruit. Woman had it. I see what his trouble was. This one over here is another one of Greg's, and that is Kapoho Sweet. Now, I'll tell you, this is more dragon fruit than I ate in one spot in a long time. Now, the one thing I can say for this fruit, it's big. It's pretty. I think that's why people like these things, because honestly, I don't really find that the Hylocereus dragon fruits really taste that great, personally. That's my opinion of them. They're pretty.
What's the yellow?
The yellow is Selenocereus, and those are the ones I like. Although, recently, in their infinite wisdom, some botanists did reclassify Selenocereus megalanthus as Hylocereus megalanthus. I wasn't real happy when they did that because it made it harder to distinguish between two cacti that really are quite different from one another.
Taxonomist did that?
Someone did. Yeah, someone did. Whoa, big, huh? Big, look. Bigger than my head.
Thank you. That star one's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. Right, you're right.
Now these have small seeds.
Mm-hmm. And they do. Hylocereus has small seeds.
That's Hilo, not Hilo.
Not Hilo. Oh, man. I ain't impressed with this one.
You're not?
No. Sugar's way too low for me.
Well,
That was the one from by the Bougainvillea. The other one was from over here by the pond. Well, this is pretty as all get out. But as far as flavor, not big on it. Of course. Of course, I've never been big on the winged type dragon fruits anyway.
well, it's got that dragon fruit flavor.
Mm-hmm. Tastes like a cactus. So I'm pretty pleased with Frankie's Red. I think it's a very good fruit. Although at this point, I have not seen that the plant was terribly productive. I have yet to get a big flush of flowers off that thing. I'm waiting. But it tastes real good. I'm happy with it. Although, ain't much yield. Aloha. Y'all have a good weekend. Stay well.